Welcome to this special edition of the Black Hour of Power, where Steve Dennis is going to honor the incomparable Les Brown. I really don't know if there's not one single person on this earth who hasn't been touched by Les or someone who's been touched by someone who's touched by Les Brown. So, Les, we appreciate you and thank you so much for all that you have done, are doing, and I know there's still fight left in you. Alrighty, folks, listen to Steve Dennis as he honors Les Brown. And remember, every day, the Black Hour of Power for the month of December. Be sure to tune in. God
And
bless you.
so, if I had to give this somewhat of a topic or a subject, I would probably call it "See What You Want and Get What You See." You see, the year was 1988, and I was an employee at the same time, a supervisor at a local youth detention center. And for some of our trainings and workshops, went to Atlanta actually for a workshop. And to my amazing surprise, the guest speaker was none other than Les Brown. And at that time, being a black man, young black man, and the only speakers I had been familiar with has been, basically pastors and churches. I had never heard a speaker like Les Brown to get up and to motivate us. I remember being young and in my early 20s and just sitting there captivated by listening to Les share with us there's greatness inside of you and things like it's not over until you win. And so at that time, it was so, again, I was starstruck by it. And I remember saying to myself in my early 20s, wow, I would like to do that one day. But like many of us, I also had my own limiting beliefs. Even though I said that at that time, I was still somewhat struggling with low self-esteem, a speech impediment, and at the same time, in the neighborhood I grew up in, doing something like that, being on stage and speaking to people was nowhere on my radar. So at the same time, one of the things I really admired about Les Brown is when I found out that he uh, basically made history by rising from a childhood where he was labeled mentally retarded, mentally retarded. But at the same time, he became most, one of the world's most renowned motivational speakers, authors, and TV personality. He has been recognized as one of the top five outstanding speakers in the world by Toastmasters International. And so, again, when I heard that story, it gave me hope. It gave me inspiration. What I love about the word inspiration is that inspiration basically means to breathe life back into the dreams of others. And so Les has been that constant inspiration for me that has breathed life into me to let me know, wait a minute, if it's ever happened in anybody else's reality, something good can also happen in yours. And so, again, with that being the case, yeah, I literally started speaking professionally in 2009, 2010. And here's the thing that was really amazing to me, that in 2013, I got a chance to meet in person again for the second time, Mr. Les Brown. It was a wonderful day for me because I felt like history had repeated itself to a certain degree because after I met Les Brown, I walked up to him, introduced myself to him, and he stopped me. He said, wait a minute, wait a minute. He said, I love your voice. And Les Brown has been the only speaker on that at that level that literally asked me for a business card. I gave him my business card. I was shaking when I gave it to him. And even though I did not get a chance to do anything to be on stage with Les, I did get a chance to be on stage and to work for a whole year and a half with his daughter, Honor Brown, with her broadcast that she had at the time. And so it's amazing to be reminded that if something has happened in someone else's reality, there's a wonderful inspiration that goes with that to know that it can also happen in yours. And by the way, back to my first job that I had as working in that detention center and working for that particular state organization where I heard Les Brown come in and speak. Guess what happened in 2017? That same organization heard about my speaking career, called me up to be a guest speaker at that same training that Les had done 30 some odd years later ago. And so it was amazing to me that day when I got a chance to speak and to inspire probation officers, detention workers who, again, basically, who were working in the same space that I came out of. It was a great honor to have done that. And so I say that to say this: see what you want and get what you see. Why is that important? Because here's what I believe. I believe that we have mentors in our lives that come alongside of us, that literally help to become a guide from the side. At the same time, we have different mentors and different people in our lives that I consider to be a guru. In fact, for me, Les Brown was that guru. He was that reminder to me, someone that looked like me, that was reminding me that I could do something very similar to what he has done. And being in his late 70s now, the last time I didn't get a chance to talk with him, I talked to his daughter, and she mentioned to me, she said, one of Dad's favorite statements is that I'm still in the game and I'm still encouraging people that there's greatness inside of you. And so the word guru, here's what it simply means. It means one with great knowledge and wisdom. One with great knowledge and wisdom. Now, the word gu, with the word guru, the first two letters, G-U, gu means darkness. But the ra, gu ra, the R-U means light. And so the application here is that a guru is someone who takes, a guru takes someone from darkness to light. And that's why Les Brown is my inspiration, my hero, that African-American man that I want to talk about today, because again, he literally helped me to come from a place of darkness into light. Like many of us, we've had our own struggles, we've had our own setbacks. I know for me, one of my biggest setbacks that I had was I was labeled, not necessarily retarded, but labeled that I had to take remedial classes because I fell in the fourth grade and I also failed the first grade. And one of the things I had to work on was recognizing, wait a minute, Steve, the greatness inside of you will help you to actually change that inner critic voice into an inner coach. And so I leave you with this. I love this statement. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's common attractions. And here's what I believe about you, and I believe it about me, that the best is still yet to come. And using 3 books from Les Brown. Number 1, you have purpose. Your life has purpose, the power of purpose. Number 2, there's greatness inside of you. And number 3, one of my all-time favorites, it is not over until you win. Thank you very much.
It's been happening every day for this month of February, and that is bold leaders of authority, courage, and knowledge. That's right. We call it the Black Hour of Power, where each day about 6 different people take about 8 minutes to highlight and honor the life of some great person that contributed to history. Now, the Bible says in Romans 13:7, give honor to whom honor is due. Deuteronomy 32:7 says, remember the days of old and consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, he will show thee, thy elders, and they will tell thee. So tune in every single day, learn some things, and be reminded of some things, of great contributions. My friend, it'll create a breakthrough. Aren't these caricatures amazing? But you know what's even more amazing? Because of the powerful tools with Momentum Tech, we can add life. You see, like my caricature is talking and moving. Well, imagine you promoting your network marketing company. Imagine you promoting your business, your speaking, your coaching, your church, your ministry. Imagine creating these if you're an author for each one of your books, or sending a birthday message or anniversary. I mean, it's beyond your even imagination. So what are you waiting for? Why just do the caricatures? And they're going viral, by the way. What do you think is going to happen when those same people see what we have? So come on, inbox me, contact me. Let's get your caricature coming to life, speaking with your voice and moving. It's breakthrough time.